Hello, this is Ashley from Crafting with Ashley. Welcome to this video. This is the card we're making today. Very simple, nice thank you card. So let's get started. We're going to start off with the stamping, and the stamp set I'm going to use is this one called Ornate Thanks, and this is part of the Ornate Garden Suite, and this is a suite that's going to be in the new annual catalogue that launches on the 3rd of June, but you can order this suite early from the beginning of April, so I'm using it because I love these big bold sentiments and all these other sentiments. I've used this before and I really like it. And it's a nice treat to be able to order a whole suite of products early from the catalogue, and I think we all need a treat at the moment. So I'm just going to stamp it in some Flirty Flamingo ink. So, and I'm using my Stamper Artist because I'm stamping it on quite a slim piece of paper, and this just makes positioning it so much more easy. So just stamp it, push down. Yeah, that'll do. Lovely. Okay, see? And now I'm just going to use the Simply Chamois just to clean off my stamp, because otherwise this ink is going to get everywhere when I close the Stamper Artist. So you just use this to give it a good clean, and I actually need to put it under the water again just to wet it. You just put it under the water, wet it up, and then just rinse it out, squeeze it out, all the water, and then it's good to go. So I need to go and re-wet mine, and then I just store it in a spare stamping case. So let's set this all aside because we're done with that for now, and then we can stick this down. Now let me tell you how much this measures, so you know. It's 10.5 centimeters by 2.5 centimeters, and then I'm going to stick it on a piece of Petal Pink cardstock, and this measures 11 by 3 centimeters. So let's just do that with my snail. Okay, just put it in the middle there. Lovely, set that aside. Now I'm going to bring back here, I've got 3 pieces of Petal Pink, and then I've got 3 pieces here of Designer Series paper as well. And this is one piece of Designer Series paper I've cut down, and I will give you the measurements now. The Designer Series paper measures 4.2 centimeters by 9.5, and then the Petal Pink measures 4.7 by 10. But all these measurements will be on the blog post on my website, so you don't need to worry about them now. The Designer Series paper here is called Perennial Essence, and I love it. And all I've done is I've taken one continuous sheet and cut it up into 3 pieces, so the patterns will then match. So now when I stick them together, I just have to make sure I get the patterns matching. So it's just, if we put it together, it's like putting a puzzle together. Normally when you'll do it, when you'll cut it up, you'll keep all the pieces together, but obviously because I'm filming and I had to bring it upstairs, they got a bit muddled up. So I'm just going to put them back together again, so they work properly. No, is that the right way around? No, it's the wrong way around. Let's try, yeah, there we go. Simple, like that. So now we know the order. So we're not gonna, you can see I got it totally out of order, but it's very easy to figure out where your pieces are meant to go. And then I'm just gonna mat these on my piece of Petal Pink and just keep this in the order now, so I don't forget it again. And the next one here. Okay, and then the last one here. I haven't got this one very straight, so pull it back up again. Okay, so now our card base. Our card base is thick whisper white, and this is a standard A6 card base. That's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. And now I'm going to use just a little bit of Tombow here, so it gives me a bit of wiggle room, just to stick these onto our card base. Okay. And as you're sticking them down, do try to keep them in the same order, otherwise you will be annoyed with yourself if you don't, and you find yourself having to rip things back up again. Don't ask me how I know that one. Okay, we're just leaving a little gap between each window, but the pattern should continue. Okay, and I haven't managed to get too much of my fingers of Tombow, which is quite a result for me. So normally I manage to get Tombow everywhere. So that's what we have so far. Not too bad, I don't think. And I always store my Tombow now upside down in this little holder I got off eBay. And this is, I think, for nail varnish, to hold nail varnish while you're painting your nails. But it works wonderfully for my Tombow, so that's what I do. Okay, so that's what we have. So now we're going to stick this down with some dimensional. So let's bring them in. I'm going to use this little bit here because this is just an edge, and for a long piece like this, this just makes just it a bit easier to start off with an edge. It's less dimensionals that I have to cut off this way. Okay, take all these backings off. And so I like the edge pieces because it all comes off in one nice long back, which makes life very easy. And then we're just going to wallop this down in the centre. There we go. Lovely. Okay, and now we're going to make a little bow. And this is our striped organdy ribbon, Porcelain Petal Pink. I love how everything matches with Stampin' Up. It just makes coordination and making things pretty so easy and takes the strain out of it. Leaves me to faff with trying to make the bow instead. Okay, let's pull this bit. That's what I always do. I pull the two loops to sort of check that they're roughly the same, or same size, and then we're just going to cut off at a point. Well, didn't quite get that there, but that'll do. Okay, and then I'm just going to stick it down with some of our handy dandy mini glue dots. So I'm going to use a few to make sure it's, I've got one stuck to me as well. So let's put that there in the corner, clear the decks. So that's what we've made now. That's the one I made before. I like them. I think they're really nice and sweet. And obviously at this time it's really nice to be able to give thank you cards. So thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know, and don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you want any information about this project, it'll be on the blog post on my website, and the links to that and all my social media links are in the description box below. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye!